Hello. Yesterday I finished all the I followed the guide and the YouTube to get all the G4 materials except Selenium. Cargo. So I got them all. 150. This one you can down trade from one of these on top, so don't worry about this one. Except Selenium. So on the forum, people say, "Oh, you can't." Well, it's not that you can't get it. There's just no crystal shard method of getting this. But if you're out here anyway, like 1500 light years from the bubble, you might as well get some before going back or, committing suicide and spawn back. And I found that you get these ones, the crystal shards, from the biological sites, and Selenium you can get from the geological sites, and they spawn from crystalline fragments. So there are a lot of different types of blobs you can shoot down there, and one of them is called crystalline fragments, and Selenium only spawning crystalline fragments. So what you do is you land at a geological site and just target one of these and shoot it. And obviously I'm not gonna stop. Like, I'm gonna do it to 150. Before I go. So I was about to kill myself. But then let's give the geological a look. I didn't even notice, but I just want to look at it and see what it gives. And it turns out that it gives that Selenium. So I'll delay the death. Exit. Galaxy map. So system map. So another reason why I didn't leave was you have to scan the surface to get the biological anyway, right? So I scan it and then I go here and I look at this. There's 3.1% of Selenium here, right? And I know you can find some planets within the bubble that has that number, maybe, not sure, but that seems quite high to me. There's a lot of places where I see high grade materials, you only get 1.2% or whatever, even 10 or whatever, it's 1.2. So I thought, even if not geological, why not? Why don't I just drive around and just look for signals or whatever? But it turns out that the geologicals have it, so. And I think I exhausted this current geological that I'm at. Navigation. So I'm at the geological 7, and I think I exhausted it. So I'm just gonna, I even tried logging back out, and I'm back in, and they don't seem to spawn back. So I think it's patched or something. So the next closest one is 1. So I just gotta remember that I finished 7. From this site, I got around 20 Selenium probably. So I need to do 7 sites. So this one is 1. What's the highest number? So 13. There's plenty. So I'm just gonna do. I think I'm just gonna do in order. So I'm just gonna do 1. Just so I don't have to remember anything. Right. So now we're going to 1, and I'm going to show you how to pew the Selenium. Launch.
Initiating launch sequence.
Night vision.
Retracting ears. Speed burst.
Wait.
Engaging super cruise.
Flight assist.
She is yours.
Don't know why the flight assist was off. I think carryover from the SRV drivers is. Like when you dock with no assist, it just... That's weird. We're gonna get up and the thing is there. So I'm just gonna go OC and then line up to 0 horizon. And then look at the compass. 430 km. And then just dip. It's the dark side of the planet, so it's kind of annoying.
Ashley has dropped to normal space near planet L.S-KD8-3B5A. Glide mode engaged. Out.SOS-KD8-3B5A is a low gravity world at 0.09 G. Glide completed.
Headlights.
Affirmative.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Let's see if I can... Don't know where flat is, so... Maybe here. Really? Where is a flat? Oh crap, that's scary. Oh, and you can't land like that? Oh. So you don't want to land in the middle because there's a range where the SRV turret won't work. So you want to land on the side of these patches so that you can shoot everything. Like this is flat, but maybe this is good enough. It's away from the mushrooms. Let's try this one.
touchdown on out.S-KD8-3B5A.
Deploy SRV.
Winds are 26.56 degrees latitude, 89.88 degrees longitude. SRV launched.
Night vision.
Night vision.
Half zoom.
Sensors half zoomed.
So then you just drop in and then just look for white stuff on your radar. Should be on the left, probably, where those vents are. You can follow the signals, but like on the scanner above your radar, but I don't really care. And these ones don't spawn selenium. You need the crystalline fragments, like these ones. These ones will spawn either selenium or something else, like those high grade ones. Forgot which ones. But you just target them and pew them. And the geological, it's nice too because it's easier to drive around. So that's with sync, yeah. So sync or selenium. Deploy scoop. And basically you see all these white dots on your needle crystal spawns the the yttrium. But I already have 150 of that, so I don't need that. And I'm using my ship as a exit. I'm using my ship as a nav beacon, like to orient myself. So I know, like I try not to double back, you know. Go out and search in the shape of an S, or you can, you know, spiral inwards, whatever you like. At first, when I came, I was looking at that pillar in front. I was like, "What the hell is that?" You see that thing in front? It's actually a ring, like a planet ring. I was driving around, I was like, what? I even got back into the ship, and so you know that if you drive this way, you're not going to get any white things because of the signal, the scanner. It's pointing to the right, you see? So don't bother, just turn right, and just follow the scanner. As usual, sometimes. I just tend not to look at it all the time. Cluster, the clusters don't spawn selenium. But you can shoot it anyway. Right? It, like, every one of these helps. It's just that you don't need it. Because as long as you get 150 selenium, then you can trade down. It's really simple. And be careful, look at this, like we're dropping downhill. See that? Just try not to kill yourself until the end. This one gives 10. I'll take it. It's cool, right? The soil is pink. Pink soil. And then I still see some lines, like in the scanner. Even though the terrain is really garbage, I still drive slowly and go for them because selenium is something that fellow commanders claim that is harder to get. Now I'm actually using the scanner. Like I used to do this all the time when exploring far away. It's just gone. I know I'm going in the wrong direction, but I just want to just to make sure I get the whole perimeter covered, because everything's on the right. Like I know these vents and things. So niobium is one of the good ones too. It's much easier to drive with the keyboard and with the driving assist off. 50% fuel. And I set it up in such a way that when I switch to turret with the mouse 4, I use the middle click for target ahead. And when I switch to turret with the mouse 4, it drives it like a tank in Battlefield 4. And that's natural to me because I always use tanks. So for example, if you go up against something that it's hard to shoot at and you don't want to waste ammo, I would just switch like that. And then you drive it like a tank. So, you know. The only problem with the view is that you lose the radar, so you don't see those white dots anymore. But you get way more accurate shots, so you use less ammo. So I bind that turret mode to mouse 4, so everything is hands off. You know, I don't need to touch the joystick at all. Still no selenium yet. Let's see if this one has it. So there are actually two fragments here. I'm going to do that one first. This is vanadium. What about this one? It's vanadium. Whatever. Or like obviously the more of everything you can get here, the more it helps like engineering later. But it's not necessary. You could, if you're like in a hurry, you should focus your time with the selenium, because all these things you can trade down. But I don't really mind. I'm not in a rush. So I just take whatever. Some more fragments. So it seems like 5 shots. See, selenium. There we go. And then on the bottom left, it tells you I have 36 of 150. So let's see, after I take this, what's the number? Cargo.
Cargo.
So each thing you pick up is 3. So I pick up like 10 of these already. Exit. And the good thing about driving with the keyboard with the driver assist off is that when I let go, it's exactly like a tank in BF4. Like when I let go, it slowly coasts and stops. So it's like natural. So you can do other stuff like looking at panels, like without, if your driver assist is on, then it works like a ship. Like you set your throttle at 10, it will go at 10. And that's kind of scary when you try to do something else, right? And your car is like moving by itself. Fragments. Try to go for frags. So Selenium, doing it this way is going to take way longer than the other 5s because they're not concentrated. Sinks. Still seems to be a lot of signal in this direction, so I'm gonna nope. I even set up the, like when I get air in the SRV, the mouse would roll and tilt. But I try not to do air too much. Ah. It's so hard to drive. There we go. More frags. More sinks. So far we only got 1. It might not even be worth your time. I'm just doing it because it's fun driving. Because you could pay for this, right? Like, you could go to a human broker. Okay. Thank you. Hello? And just buy fragments or whatever. See, so this one is kind of hidden behind those rocks and I need to use a tank mode. Oh, shucks. Cargo acquired. What are these 2? Oh, another frag. Is that one? That's another selenium. Nice. So I got 2 so far. That translates into 6. And 6 means a lot, because when you trade down, 6 is actually 36. You know? Like a tier below with the 36 of those. And then when you trade down more, that's another 6 times 36. So every, every frag you get here becomes exponentially way more helpful when you're not G5ing, grade 5ing your engineering thingies. So like some of them, power plant, for example, you only need to engineer until you have enough power. You don't necessarily need like grade 5, power like all the time. So every selenium fragment you get here will help you for like a long time in the future, because you're not like, how many ships are you gonna get? 36 ships. You get rebuy, so you're not gonna have more than 30, 37, in your hangar, right? And the rebuy also saves the engineering mods. So there's only a limited amount of time that you're actually gonna engineer something awesome for your ship, So you might as well come out and do it so that you never run out. Like even this garbage, I'm still gonna shoot it. Like I don't need it. Phosphorus, And now I'm going closer than the perimeter and just do another sweep. Another thing about geological sites is it's way easier to drive around in than the biological. The biological has a lot of crystal shards and pillars. And that's why I need to do that tank mode. In the geological, I tend to just speed around like this. Like in SS, as if I'm playing Farming Simulator, by harvesting a field, and then eventually I'll make it back to the ship and we'll do the next site. So we've seen this one before and I saw my tracks, so I know that I've been here. So we have been down here earlier, and then I just want to do a left turn when I get to the bottom, because there are these beehives down here too, right? And you want to check them out. I don't even know the official name of these. Heat vents. I call them beehives. Okay, there's no signal. Oh. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That needle crystal is the highest tier that I already have. So I'm gonna go to site 2. Looks like I don't see any more new white dots here. Port ship.
SRV docked.
Navigation.
Navigation.
So I'm looking for Geo2. Ah, in there. Launch.
Initiating launch sequence. Lift off. Gear up.
Night vision.
Night vision.
Flight assist. Flight assist. Exit.
Speed burst.
I wonder why they turn off the flight assist. It's not in my command.
Engaging super cruise. Enter super cruise. Handing Ashley over to you, Commander.
When I get to orbital cruise, I'm gonna turn around. It's on the other side. I'm gonna use that compass for now. I'm gonna go higher so I get more speed. This one seems to be lit. Half lit.
Mission has returned to normal space in the vicinity of planet out.cell-KD8-3B5A. Glide initiated. Out.cell-KD8-3B5A is a low-gravity world at
That's enough.
0.09.
Night vision.
Night vision.
Night vision.
Night vision. Glide completed.
Where are you gonna land, man? Oh god, they're all up on the hill. This is useless. Still gonna get some in the valley. Gear down. Gear down.
Deploying gears. Touchdown on out.cell-KD8.
Deploy SRV.
SRV coordinates are 7.19 degrees latitude, 140.75 degrees longitude. Buggy away.
Night vision.
Night vision.
Half zoom.
Sensors half zoomed.
Seem to be more, okay. Start turning this side. Run out of fuel soon. So pretty. Look at that. Fuel reserve at 25%. Thank you. You got a Land Rover. Don't need to, but let's do it. Don't need that. We're 50 degrees slope. Wow, there's actually Actually, white dot up here. Don't need that. Just don't want to roll down the hill and die. Oh crap, it's happening. Oh shit.
My ship.
Exit. I said, oh shit. Oh, there are dots there. Cool. Hi. Nope. Oh, those vents make sounds. Make sound.
This
Never,
crystal is reserved for use in your ship.
I never knew they make sound. Come on, dude, give me some. No. That's it. It's one of the good ones. More toggle. No. Deploy scoop. Check that one out. Sinks. You can catch them in the air too, you don't have to scoop it. As long as you catch them with the canopy, you're fine. Like, it doesn't have to be on the floor. But your scoop has to be deployed. Only good thing about this is you can drive fast. Running off fuel. Oh. Ouch. 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 Okay. Settle down. Crap. What's happening? That's a fragment. There we go. It's a nice ride. So backside. See that? It's like some of them, it's very stubborn like that. So that's when I switch over. It's just weird. Sometimes if you target them, it won't work. You have to untarget them and then shoot them manually. Like the target is dumb. It's shooting like it's being blocked by rocks. So you just have to aim yourself. Hand is blocked. Oh well. That's a frag. That's another one. Nice. Oh, it's the one up there. Okay, so we gotta do that one. It's another one. Cool.
Cannot access in SRC.
So there are indeed some stuff up here. Just don't feel like driving up here though. It's a good one. Come on. Well, I'm gonna go to the other sites and scoop them all up, but I think you get the idea. You know, just geological scan for fracs and hope you get some selenium. And each one you scoop up equates to 3, and that is actually plenty if you're not using selenium all the time when you trade down. It's really useful. I'll end the stream right here, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when I do something new. Cheers. Bye bye.
Command is reserved for use inside your ship only.